We need to sort these Thursday night. Brett Hazzard, we have an adjunct professor from the University of New South Wales, and he's going to blow this out of the water. Thursday night on Hoodie's Facebook page, and we'll share it. And let me tell you now, the New South Wales Police Commissioner, this Webb, you are a joke as well. Dominic Morgan, New South Wales Ambulance, you should be ashamed of yourself. You're a disgrace. Disgrace. You should all be sacked because you followed the lead of these mongrels up there that are a complete corrupt organisation. They are now injuring people far and wide. I mean, I don't care what Harper's saying. Hello, Harper. We need good people like Tony Nikolic. Keep fighting the fight. 3 cheers for Tony Nikolic. He's an absolute He's an absolute beauty. And my senior counsel, Shane Prince, I found out, you know, that the day that Brett Hazzard was summoned to court to give evidence in the matter, when Kerry Chance went up there and lied to the court, that's what happened. She told that she wanted nothing less than 100% transmission. 100% vaccination to stop transmission. Well, wasn't that correct, eh, Kerry? Eh? Have you ever been a doctor? I don't know. It's an absolute worry. Well, Brad was too busy to give evidence. And the poor old court said, oh no, we can't have Brad, we can't have him taken out of Parliament because it's estimates or something, you know. You know. There's been
and you swore he was arrested and he was given 10 months jail. And then released again. So the day after the last day, I put him in prison. The day pro-Russian rally. I used to imagine tomorrow's Daily Mail article. Russian radical protesters converge on Channel 7. Well, this has to be proven for as well. It's funny, it's true. I was arrested at the last rally exactly 4 months ago. And many of you were here, many familiar faces were in the crowd, just around the corner, arrested for something which many in Australia would consider public service. Now, it's a beautiful country, Australia. It's a lucky country. You know, many of us have different heritage, different countries, from all the lands we come. But we're all Australians, we love this country. This country has a lot of beautiful flora and fauna. Many interesting protected schools. But there's one species in this country which is most protected of them all. Now, when I was in jail, we were watching Harry Potter every Sunday night. There was nothing on TV. I was sitting there in my cell at one day, looking forward to watching Harry Potter. And you see everyone saying, don't say his name, you know who. And there's one Harry Potter, blue shirt his name. Remember the first thing there? Maybe you know who's Harry. Voldemort, that's his name. Look, I want to say, firstly, a massive thank you to my wife, Mrs. Cossack. She's very shy, but she held the fort. It's an example of grace in the face of tyranny. And she's very shy, she put her hand up there, she won't get on stage. She's been holding the fort. It was very difficult. For naming a protected species, they labelled me as a national security interest inmate and designated as an extreme high-risk inmate. Thrown into segregation, into isolation. I was in the cells with the Al-Madines, the Hamzis, terrorists, murderers, and by the way, they're great guys. Can't say anything about it. I was talking to one bloke for a whole week, and in jail everyone calls me Russia. They're Russia, we're talking through the wall. We can't see each other. We're segregated. And after a week he goes, "Oi Russia, how come you sound like that guy Aussie Cossack?" I said to him, "It's me." There were protesters, many of you here, protesters came to Silverwater Jail, protesting outside the jail. Thank you guys. Massive thank you to one I consider future Australian Prime Minister, one man, Ricardo Bosi. We came here to the courthouse, standing with my wife, Mrs. Cossack, who was very vulnerable at that time. Many of you were protesting. As the prison truck came past, I could hear the protesters screaming outside, "You've kidnapped the Aussie Cossack, release him!" And so the prison authorities, they put these restrictions. I was no longer in a prison truck every time I was moved. I was moved in a bulletproof Land Cruiser with my arms chained in an orange jumpsuit, like Guantanamo Bay, and my legs were chained. And it was actually outrageous, right? And moved around the prisons. But you know what? In the prisons, there are a lot of blokes in there who suffered because of the mandates, because of the restrictions, because of the failures of government policy. And I want to give a special shout out to all the Indigenous brothers in there. Special shout out. It's a travesty that the prison population, it's something like 35% Indigenous, where they make up 2% plus minus of the population in Australia. And that falls back on the government. I don't believe a word of Albanese when on his pre-election campaign he talks about Uluru statement and so forth. Where was he 30 years ago, 20 years ago, 10 years ago? In my opinion, and I've got the backing of the brothers on this, if it work and Charles